A leadership style is how a person behaves while directing, motivating, guiding, and managing groups of people. Leadership styles and approaches can have a significant impact on a team and an individual's performance. Every action has consequence. Different leadership styles can cause different reactions from those you lead. They can influence your team's motivation, engagement, and productivity. After all, everyone is different. The key to leading with impact is having the ability to adapt to different situations and people to get the best results. There are many different leadership styles that you can research. We are going to focus on the most common ones and their impact on team performance. 1. Autocratic leadership. Autocratic leaders are people with complete top-down control over their people. They make choices based on their own ideas and feelings with very little regard for anyone else's input. Think Bill Gates of Microsoft, Napoleon Bonaparte of the French Empire, Elon Musk of Tesla and SpaceX. Because of the team's limited involvement in decision-making, results are harder to achieve. Why do you think that is? This is because the team's motivation and engagement starts to dwindle. You end up with a disillusioned team. Team members may feel discouraged from sharing ideas or taking risks, resulting in lower creativity and innovation. Autocratic leadership can be effective in situations that require quick and decisive action, but may lead to decreased job satisfaction and higher turnover in the long run if it's used for a long period of time or as the only style of leadership. 2. Democratic leadership. Democratic leadership is when team members take a more participative role in the decision-making process. Leaders discuss and resolve issues by giving everyone space to contribute to decisions. Everyone is given the opportunity to participate. Ideas are exchanged freely, and discussions are encouraged. Think Steve Jobs and Tim Cook of Apple, Angela Merkel and Barack Obama. Democratic leadership encourages a positive and inclusive team culture. It shows increased job satisfaction and team cohesion. It creates a sense of ownership and commitment among team members as they are involved in decision-making. Democratic leadership promotes open communication and collaboration, leading to higher levels of creativity and problem-solving. On the downside, if this is the only leadership style used, decision-making can be slow and can hinder business performance. The key is to find balance. 3. Laissez-faire leadership. Laissez-faire leadership is also known as delegative leadership. It is a type of leadership style when leaders are hands-off and allow their team to make the decisions. Laissez-faire leaders have an attitude of trust and reliance on their team. They don't micromanage or get involved, and they don't give too much instruction or guidance either. Instead, they allow people to use their own creativity and resources to achieve their goals. Think Mark Zuckerberg from Facebook, Larry Page from Google, Warren Buffett from Berkshire Hathaway. Now, researchers have found that this is generally the leadership style that leads to the lowest productivity among team members. However, this all depends on the industry or the environment. Laissez-faire leadership can be effective when working with highly skilled and motivated team members who thrive in autonomous environments. It allows team members to take ownership of their work and encourages creativity. But it can result in confusion and lack of direction if team members need guidance and support. 4. Transformational leadership. A transformational leader is a leader that can inspire positive changes in those who follow them. They focus on helping team members support one another and provide them with the support, guidance, and inspiration they need to work hard, perform well, and stay loyal. Their primary goals are to inspire growth, promote loyalty, and instill confidence in the team. Think Oprah Winfrey, Nelson Mandela, Billy Beane, and Richard Branson. Transformational leadership promotes a culture of growth, learning, and continuous improvement. Team members feel inspired and motivated to exceed their own expectations and achieve higher levels of performance. 5. Servant leadership. Servant leadership is not just a leadership style, it's a behavior. It complements democratic and has similarities with transformational leadership too. As a servant leader, you are servant first, focusing on the needs of others, especially your team members, before your own. You acknowledge other people's perspectives. You give them the support they need to meet their work and personal goals. You involve them in decisions and build a sense of community within your team. Think Howard Schultz of Starbucks, Gandhi, Mother Teresa, and the Dalai Lama. Servant leadership promotes a supportive and empowering environment where team members feel valued and respected. It encourages collaboration, trust, and open communication. Servant leadership drives higher levels of engagement and performance, increasing productivity and reducing turnover. Are there any negatives about this style? The downside to servant leadership is decisions can take time, which can be detrimental in times of crisis, and employees may be given more responsibility than they are ready for. So what have we learned? Leadership styles that prioritize collaboration, communication, and empowerment tend to have a positive impact on team performance. It is important for leaders to consider the needs and preferences of their team members and adapt their leadership style accordingly to maximize team effectiveness.